In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how we can introduce an e-collar in a positive manner to have a perfect 100% recall. We'll see you in the video. So e-collars are an amazing tool if introduced properly, and I am not going to encourage anyone just to put an e-collar on a dog, turn the dial, and press a button. It's not how we do it. There has to be a lot of prerequisite steps, including perfect basic obedience. Our dog has to have perfect obedience. And once we have this obedience, Maya, come. Good, the implied sit is really important with the recall. Once we have this obedience, we can start introducing our dog to an e-collar, and we want it to be in a controlled manner. And so I always love to have our dog on a leash, but I'm gonna go one step above and beyond today. Now, when we introduce our dog to the e-collar and work with our dog on the e-collar, we can have a completely closed in area, and there's no chance that our dog gets distracted and runs away. We have complete control over the situation. I still have Maya on a leash, but now we can really get into some e-collar work, and I know I have control. We're gonna start off on a level 5 on the e-collar. I have worked with her a little bit, so. As I just mentioned, Maya has already had an e-collar session. I wanted to add this initial introduction because it teaches your dog that the e-collar is a communication tool. We use the obedience our dog already has, applying the lowest level of stimulation and releasing it once the command is complete. Here's a clip from our first session. I'm holding pressure right now. Essentially what we do is, yes, good, is for a minute or two, a small amount of time, we just hold very light pressure as I'm asking her to recall. And then we'll maybe do a couple commands like sit down, stay, right? These things as I'm holding pressure, turning it off when she turns it off. And then we'll bump it up a level or two and just kind of use it as very light accountability, help her out. Come. Pressure, yes, good. And I try to hold it up in the air when I use pressure, especially just for this part of the training session. Come. Yes! And I release it the second she is in the position that we want. Come! Yes! Come! Yes! Good. Just figuring it out. Come! Nope. Yes! Now hold pressure as I'm giving her a couple commands. Down. No. Maya, down. Yes, good. And I'm helping her out, right? We just don't want to hold mindless pressure for no reason. We want to help her, teach her that there's a way to turn it off. Maya, come. Yes. Good. Come. Nope. Yes. Choking up your food? Good, we'll wait for this. Down. Yes. How are you doing? Good, Maya. Come. Pressure, yes. Release. Good. Down. Yes. All right, cool. So now we'll bring it up a level or two. Use it as very light accountability. We're gonna bring it up to a 5. When she doesn't do the desired behavior, right? So I'm going to ask Maya, hey, Maya, sit. And if she doesn't sit, I'm going to introduce a very, very low level that should just really feel like a tapping sensation to her to hold her accountable. We are also, every time we use e-collar pressure, we are paying Maya with high value treats. We have cut up hot dogs. So I kind of know her basic levels. I'm adding pressure, place, yes, no, place, yes, good. So what I did was I just held pressure until she got onto her place board. Maya, down, yes, good. Maya, place. Choking up her hot dogs. We're gonna lure her on, guide her a little bit, right? We're in a new environment with her. She's been on this place board 500,000 times, but new environments, sometimes we have to generalize commands a little bit more than we do in the past, but it's really good for you guys to see when we struggle with something, how we overcome it. Down, yes. Maya, come. Nope, pressure, adding pressure. Yes, good. Right, all the e-collars is a little bit of accountability, and From a reaction, that seemed like it was maybe 1 level too high, so we're gonna bring it down 1 level, but it's 100 levels on this thing. Place. No. Yes, good girl. Yes. Good, so we're gonna pay heavy on that one. And it's really important that we just work with our dog where they're at. Maya come, her come is a little bit more advanced than her place, right? She's a lot better with her recall command than she is with the place command in this environment where we're standing right now. So we take a couple extra minutes, we work on those things. Maya, place. We want a very well-rounded dog. Yes, good. Right, and using a little bit of leash pressure really helps her, as well as high value payments. Down. Yes. Stay. Maya, come. No pressure. Yes, good. You see her immediate response when I add the e-collar pressure? I told her to come. She decided to do a little bit of a flyby. She didn't really want to. And all this is a little bit of accountability in a positive manner. Maya, place. Yes, good. No. Yes, good girl. And so we do want to let her figure out what's going on. Maya, down. If she's struggling with something, we don't want to always hand our dog the answers to the test, right? We do want to push our dogs a little bit further to have them brainstorm and think about and make their own decisions, something that owners frequently get wrong. Maya, come. Yes, good. Good girl. Maya, place. Nope, place. Yes, down. So what we're gonna work on now is an extended stay command, which is something that owners frequently skip in training. They'll tell their dog to stay and have a good stay from here, but then that's the end of training. That is really just the start of training. If our dog can stay on a place board or an elevated dog bed from 5 feet away, well, we need to make that from 100 feet and also add duration, add distance, and add distractions. All three, the 3Ds, we're adding them together. Maya, stay. And so I will be right back. See you in a minute. All right, well, we are back with a toy. This is a great tool to use to add distractions, whether you're working on your stay command or your recall command, any commands. This is a mild to moderate distraction depending on the dog. Good stay. I'm gonna pay Maya for staying for so long. She did such a beautiful job. But I'm going to pick up her leash. That does not mean she gets up. Great, good girl. No, down. Yes. And now, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to recall Maya. In the middle of the recall, I'm going to toss this toy, and I'm going to use e-collar pressure and or leash pressure to guide her to me, to show her recall still means recall, even when this lovely handy dandy toy is flopping around over there. Maya, come. No. Yes, good. And I had just a little bit of e-collar pressure, and she responded immediately to it. Maya, place. Right, and so this is adding a distraction that she does not, nope, yes, right? She wants that toy, but her job is to go to place. Stay. Another thing once we are well into e-collar introduction is we can just use e-collar. Good stay. We're using positive reinforcement here to encourage these behaviors. I'm going to keep throwing it closer and closer. Good stay. If she were at any point to get up, well, we'll add a little bit of e-collar pressure, grab her leash, guide her back, but this is moderate e-collar introduction. Once our dog understands that the e-collar is just communicating with them, we do exercises like this, slowly add distractions, and before you know it, your dog is going to be fully off leash with 100% recall, but you have to introduce this in a positive way. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button. We'll see you in the next one.